Alrighty, folks, doing a little house cleaning, trying to get everything caught up for the end of the year, and I had a few reissues that I hadn't gotten around to yet. So first up, we have Defender City Ad Mortis. These guys were formed in the Netherlands in '84. There's a shot of them. They were around until like 1990. They had a brief reunion in 2007. So they didn't put out a whole lot of stuff. They had a demo in '85. They had this album that was an EP originally released in '87. They had a single in '89 and a compilation in I think my hype sticker just went flying. Yeah, there it is. They had a compilation in 2001. And this one, here's the hype sticker says Dutch Metal Classic Remastered, an absolute highlight of the 80s, speed/power metal finally available again. So this album was reissued on CD back in 2006 by Rusty Cage Records, which was probably the reason behind their 2007 reunion. Now it's been released here on Hammerheart Records in 2025. They put it out on the Digipack, they put it out digitally, and then they did a 2-color variant on the vinyl. Really good stuff. Agent Steel meets Metal Church, and there's hints of Savage Grace, hints of Exciter, hints of Liege Lord. For tracks, I would say Die For You and Deadly Peril would be a couple good ones to check out. And as far as the bonus tracks go, The Lady Vanished and Moloch. Yeah, so this originally was a 5-song EP back in '87. You get 3 bonus tracks on the 2025 reissue. Next up, we have Ice Howl. These guys were formed in 2015. Well, I say these guys were formed in 2015 in Bloomington, Indiana. This was originally a if you can read that, Sword and Sorcery, new wave of traditional heavy metal from USA. Originally formed in 2015. This is a reissue on Stormspell Records. I'm trying to get that QR code on there. I'm not sure what it's to. There's a couple of them on there. So yeah, originally formed in 2015. They were basically a one-man project from 2015 until 2023. The guy changed his name from Travis Roach to Jason Roach, or started going by Jason in 2019. But yeah, in 2023, they decided to become a full-on band. Before that, he had released as his one-man project. I think he had like another guitarist in there, but he did everything else. He had 3 LPs, 5 singles, a split, and 3 EPs. So then they became a full 5-piece, vocal, 2 guitar, bass, drums in 2023. And they released this one, Reborn and Reforged, which is 6 tracks of their earlier material redone. They have a female singer who's name I'm drawing a blank on at the moment. Maybe the booklet will tell me. So yeah, they re-recorded all these 6 tracks and put it out digitally. Yeah, here's Jason Roach on guitar, Seth Critchfield on guitar. I think he played guitar on some of the other albums too with him. Then Kyle Wiltshire on drums. Pretty sure he's new. Zeba Lati on vocals. She's definitely new. Jason used to do the vocals. And Mark Jackson on bass. So yeah, they re-recorded all these tracks and released them digitally in 2024. And then Stormspell Records put it out in 2025. They also had another EP come out in 2025 called The Ledger of Timeless Watchers Part 1. I do not know if that was released in a physical format or if that one was digital also. You get a blend of power metal and doom metal here. If you took Smolder, Lady Beast, and The Sword and threw them in a blender, this is what you get. That's Ice Howl, Reborn and Reforged, reissued on Stormspell Records. And another thing for Stormspell Records, a lot of times, not with every band, but a lot of times you can find some of those European releases on Stormspell Records that they've got some distribution for in the US, so you don't have to pay that ridiculous shipping from some of those European labels, which they've gotten really crazy. I can't even think of who it was now, but there was somebody, and I was on Bandcamp, and it was one of those labels. I picked out 3 CDs to see, if the shipping would be feasible. The shipping for those 3 CDs was 155 euros. So the answer to that was no. Then next up, last but not least, we have Tyran with Tyran's Oath. I think I heard about these guys on Sea of Tranquility first. So these guys were formed in 2025 in Germany. They put out a single called Bomber in 2023. Come and join the circle and swear the Tyran's Oath. And they put out a single called Lightning Strikes in 2024. Sorry about the glare. And both those singles are found here. I'm pretty sure they were just digital singles. You kind of see the band in there. Pretty dark shot. And then they released this album, Tyran's Oath, in 2024 on Iron Shield Records. Now Listenable Records reissued it in 2025 on CD, cassette, and vinyl. This is kind of Enforcer meets Judas Priest. Tracks to check out on this one, I would say Protectors of Metal. That's the lead off track. I let you know what they're up to right there. Protectors of Metal, Fists of Iron, Thrill of the Chase, Strike of the Whip. All good tracks there. Speed metal, heavy metal, little blend of both. Alrighty, so there we go. We got Tyran's Oath, reissued on Listenable Records. Ice Howl, Reborn and Reforged, reissued on Stormspell Records. And Defender City Ad Mortis, reissued on Hammerheart Records. So if you guys checked out any of those, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts on them were. You guys have a good one.